Yes, my name is Desmond, and I welcome you to my lesson for today, where we will be looking at mathematics. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, please do allow me to say it is very much important that I say it is very, very much important because, honorable members, what I'm about to say, it's massively, massively, massively. Hey, massively important, ladies and gentlemen, that I say a day without learning something new, it's a day wasted. By so saying, please, bandla kankulunkulu, please, 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 guys, please do make sure that by the end of each and every lesson that I conduct, you learn something new. Very, very much important, honorable members, on that one. So today, as I've indicated, we are going to be looking at your mathematics. Obviously, we did have a lesson yesterday where we were summarizing all that we have been learning throughout uh, the week. But today, I've got something for you, honorable members. I just want to quickly show you what I've got, and then from there, I will take away these. Then we will start working, honorable members. So today's questions are actually extracted from exam questions. So that means in today's lesson, I've got no questions from my side, which I picked from different study guides, textbooks, whatever the case may be. But we are only going to be looking at the questions from examiner. So that means this is what you might need to expect in your exams. And what I like about today's lesson is that these are actually questions from final exam question papers. So that means if you are able to participate and be able to get the answers in today's lesson, it is an indication that in your term one examinations, you are most likely to survive. Okay, while I write the information for our first question, can you guys indicate if we are all okay that side? And again, if everything is clear on your side, can you clearly hear me? Can you clearly see there? And are you all good, honorable members or members who are honorable? So for x in each of the following, so we've got a 1.1.1 where you are given, let us say, a 3x squared minus 5x minus 1 equals to 0. Inside the brackets, they say leave your answer correct to, in capital letters they say to, let's say, decimal places. Yes, this is our first question for today, honorable members. As always, I will give you guys an opportunity to work it out and comment with your final answer. So for those who are attending for the very first time today, please be aware that on weekends, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do what I refer to as live online classworks, where I give you guys some questions related to what we did during the week, just so that you are able to test how far you understood the content that was done during the week. And also this give you an opportunity to try work out some problems as quick as possible, and again with without an interference from your fellow honorable members. So that means in today's lesson or with this kind of lessons, you are not able to directly interact with the tutor except that you can only be able to send a message, and that message has to be in relation to an answer to my question. So that means today we are just solving the problems, honorable members, independently without my direct assistance, which means in case if you are struggling with something, the only opportunity that you have in order to rectify your mistakes, that's when I do the corrections or trying to prove if we got the same answer. Otherwise, it's fine. In the meantime, I'll give you guys an opportunity to work on it, and then from there we do the correction. So just 2 minutes, it's enough for you to try work that one out. Won't say much, but I'll just wait until you comment with the answer. In the meantime, I'll just be enjoying my glass of cold water. I think it might be worth it to mention that um, there are lightnings on my side, and again, it is heavily raining, honorable members. It is heavily raining. So just in case if I lose some network, just let me know immediately. Then I'll try to connect either with my Wi-Fi or otherwise my mobile data. So you just need to let me know immediately in case if something happens. Remember guys, tomorrow we are back on our Zoom lessons where you will be able to ask questions directly on Zoom. But on weekends, it is this type of lessons where you've got some problems to solve. Okay, let's see. Someone says x is equals to 1.85, or it is equals to negative 0.18. Okay. Someone got an answer there. Let me just wait. Okay, there's another one. Brown kiddo. Brown kiddo. It seems like brown kiddo. Oh, yes. No. No, no. Uh, these are not the two same answers. The other one got positive 1.8. The other one is negative 1.84. Then, okay, there's the third one. Okay, then it's fine. We've got our three answers there. So this is how we work it out, honorable members. Just in case if you are busy working it out, just be aware that if three have gotten an answer at this point, it means you need to be aware that you might be working at a slower pace. You might need to make sure that you write as fast as possible. So what I'm going to advise you guys is that with this type of a problem, remember, it has to be in the standard form. It has to be in that standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Everything must be equated to 0. So what happens is that sometimes you might be given that equation as, let us say, a negative 5x, which is equals to, let us say, negative 3x squared, and then plus 1. Yes, it might be given to you in that format, and they say leave your answer correct to 2 decimal places. You need to make sure that you've got your equation in this format of a coefficient x squared, and then you have bx, and then you have a constant. Everything has to be equated to 0, which means it remains your responsibility to make sure that you take this to the other side, and then what comes next, it will be that, and then followed by a constant. Everything has to be equated to 0, which means you need to take this to the other side so that it becomes positive 3x squared, and then you still have your negative 5x. This one also on the other side as a constant. You need to equate everything to 0. In that way, it is in this standard form. Once it is in that standard form, it's just a matter of a question where you ask yourself to say, do I factorize or do I use a quadratic formula. All right, so now this is what happens. Only if they say leave your answer to a or correct it to decimal places, it means you need to use this formula which says negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Remember, it's not everyone who has to use that formula. Okay, so now let us see. So if you guys remember, we said this 3, it is therefore your a value, and then your b value negative 5, and then your c, it is that. So it might be best for you to just write and say your x equals to 3, your b equals to negative 5, your c equals to negative 1, just so that you know that what you're going to do, it is to substitute there. Negative, your b, it's negative 5, and then you say plus or minus square root of your b is negative 5 minus 4. What is your a? Your a, it is 3. What is your c? It is negative 1. The whole of that is being divided by 2a, a being that 3. And then now what you need to do is to punch all of that on your calculator. So you say fraction button negative into negative 5 plus square root of that negative 5 squared minus 4 into a, and then you'll see it is that into your a being 3, which is equals to, you have your x where you have your answer being 5 plus square root of 37 over 6, and then you can just press on that button which says SD, then you get your 1.85. That is your first answer. Then you go back to this formula, you change that sign of positive to a minus, and then you get an answer which is a 5 minus square root of 37. All of that is being divided by that, and then you click on that SD on your calculator, then you get negative 0.18, and then that. So it seems like you guys did get that answer correct, but remember guys, if you got 1.84, it means your answer is wrong because you did not round off. You did write it to 2 decimal places, but this number, if it's bigger than 4, you need to round that one. You need to add on that value, and then here it has to be negative that. So it seems like this is the answer for our first problem for today. I was quick on that one. So remember guys, those of you who are new, what you need to do is to take a screenshot so that you don't lose all of that calculation. Otherwise, if you did not take a screenshot, worry not, this is a live recording. So once the lesson is done, you will have an opportunity to catch it up. Those of you guys who are in my WhatsApp group, you do know very well which link to click, which will direct you to the recording. Okay, so now let's look at 1.1.2. So 1.1.2, it is given as x squared minus 6x plus 8, and everything is being equated to 0. So remember guys, the first question was allocated 3 marks. Also this one, it is allocated 3 marks. The difference, the main difference between the two problems is that the first problem 1.1.1, they said after giving you that equation in brackets, they said leave your answer correct to decimal places. 1.1.2, they just gave you that and they did not say anything. I'm pretty much sure that with my first explanation, or on with my explanation on the first problem, you were able to notice what does it mean when you do not have that sentence inside the brackets. And I'm sure you do understand what is expected of you when you do not, or when you have that sentence. So in this case, it is just given as that. What I'm going to do is just to give you hey, someone says hey, and they say not today. day. That is Bongiwe Manyoni. Bongiwe Manyoni, what are you saying, honorable member? I think your comment is incomplete. Okay, seems like some of you guys got answers to that problem. Let me just wait for the third honorable member to comment. Then from there, I will work it out. 3 marks. Not a difficult one. I see it didn't take you guys long to work it out. Okay, there are some more answers coming through. Okay, I'm going to do it using the first principle, where I said if you are given something similar to that, this is where now you need to factorize and then get to the final answer. And if you guys remember, I said you must say a multiplied by your c value. So it's like I'm saying that invisible one you multiplied by your c value, which is like I'm saying 1 multiplied by 8, it is 8. And then you ask yourself, which two values can you work them out together to give you positive 8 and negative 6? Already, I'm aware that if you somehow take 2 and you multiply it by 4, it does give you that 8. And again, if you take negative 2 and you say negative 4, it does give you that negative 6 in the middle. So that means these are the two values that you can use to manipulate that. So now let us see. So if you have x squared, remember you still have plus 8, which is equated to 0. What you need to do is to make use of those two numbers to represent that negative 6. So it's more like I'm saying negative that 2x minus 4x. They actually represent that negative 6. So you haven't changed anything. You've just rewritten that in that format. Why did you do that? It's because you wanted to factorize this and then after factorize that. So let us see. Here you can take out a common factor being x. You're going to remain with x and then you're going to remain with 2. Remember, when you say that times that, it has to take you back there. When you say that times that, it has to take you back to there. So now let's see. Here you can take out something as common factor, and I think that is 4. So how about we take out a 4 as common factor, and then what remains inside, remember, I said it has to be exactly as that. So that means it is going to have to be x minus 2. You just need to decide on that sign to say, am I going to have a positive there or a negative there? So that depends on what happens when you multiply negative 4 to that. So if, let's say, we use a minus sign, if we say that times that, does it take us back to that? Yes. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 2, it takes us to positive 8. So that means we can take out that as common factor. So that means we have confirmed that it is not a plus there but a minus. So let us take this as a common factor because it is the same on both sides. So that means you have that and then you remain with x minus 4. Remember guys, all of that was equated to 0. So this is where you take this, you equate it to 0. So that means x minus 2 equals to 0. You can solve for x, you take that. Okay, it seems like you got it correct. And then you have x minus 4, which is equals to 0. You take that to the other side and then you have, okay, it seems like you guys did get it correct. And that's how you score yourself from 3 marks. Yes, this one is 3 marks. And your marks will be coming here, and I'm thinking they will give you a mark there and there. Anything in between, not allocated marks. Okay, so it seems like you guys are getting there. Kancane kancane niyavela libandla lakaNkulunkulu. Kancane kancane niyavela. Okay, so I'm going to take off all of that. Remember guys, the reason why I'm very quick in explaining these problems in today's lesson is because this is a recording and this is not necessarily a lesson where I'm teaching, but This is us trying to check if what we have learned during the week it did make sense by you working out this problem. So just in case if it feels like I'm moving too fast, that means you will need to catch up on this lesson. Watch the lesson over and over again. But as you watch the lesson, you need to make sure that you try to work the problems yourself, and then only when you struggle, you refer to the lesson. You don't use this to study in the traditional way of studying when you watch the lesson and to try and understand how we approach these. For that, you must have attended the lesson during the week. If not, tomorrow on Monday, there is that lesson. But remember, guys, tomorrow we might definitely be starting something completely new. So please, honorable members, please, 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 please do make sure that you do not miss tomorrow's lesson as we are starting something completely new. Okay, so now let us see. We've got a problem there. I will give you guys how much time am I going to give you guys to work on that? I think I'm just going to give you guys 3 minutes. Yes, you've got 3 minutes to work it out. Maximum 3 minutes. Yes. Maybe I went downtown and you on town and you on town and you on town, 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 town. Maybe I went downtown and you on town and you on town, down, 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 down. And now I wanna into this song, into the one thousand miles. Tonight, and I need you, okay. They spell Cupid. Let us see. There is Sandra Mpumi who's saying it's 11. Guys, the only thing that I'm expecting from you is an answer to my question, not a question from your side. The question is, can you be able to work it out? That's what we are trying to test, honorable members. If you are not able to work it out, then it means you will need to attend the Zoom lessons where I'm going to teach you how to work it out. So this is a lesson where everyone who says I'm doing maths at school must attend. If you are not doing maths at school, then you shouldn't attend. But otherwise, if you do, regardless of where you are, you need to attend this one. It seems like most of you guys are getting that answer being a 2. Okay, then it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I need you. And now I wanna. I'm just thinking of how to approach this one, honorable members. That's what I'm actually trying to think about. That is actually what I'm trying to think about. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Guys, if you remember, if you guys remember, I did mention to say if you have something having a letter to the power of 2, you need to rewrite it in the standard form. Whether there you've got an inequality sign or you've got an equal sign. So that would be our first step. So that means to rewrite it in the standard form, that standard form of a x squared plus bx plus c, and then we know that it's either it is equals to, is greater than, is greater, is equals to, is less than, is less or is equals to, we have 0 on that side. In this case, today we are having a less than sign there, an inequality. So that means we might need to rewrite this as negative 2x squared, and then we have plus 4x, and then our inequality sign is less than 0 there. Yes. Again, honorable members, I'm just not sure if you guys remember where I was saying we always want to have a positive a value. How about we divide by a -1, or we change every sign on that problem, which means we are going to have positive 2x squared. We change that sign, it becomes -4x. This is a sign that we must also change. So that means it changes from being less than to being greater than. And then from here, what you need to do is to factorize. That's exactly what you need to do, honorable members. To factorize, it means you might need to take out something as common factor. And I'm thinking that, what if we are able to take out 2? What is it? Is it going to be 2x? I think we can take out 2x as common factor. We are going to remain with x there, and then we are going to remain with 2 there, and then we have our greater than 0 there. Can you guys see? This is where you can say that to that, and then you say that to that. What I mean by that, you can say 2x greater than 0, and then you have another answer being or x minus 2 greater than 0. This is where you can say you divide by 2. Whatever that you do on the left, you do on the right. We do know very well that 0 divided by whatever, it remains as 0. I'm just trying to think of something there. I'm just trying to think of something there. Okay, and then that would mean here on this side we are having x, and then you take that to the other side, we are having greater than 2 there. Just trying to think of something. I will find it. I'm thinking that I will find it. Let me check what you guys got as your answers. Most of you guys got x being equals to 2. Okay, let us discuss something very much important, honorable members or members who are honorable. Something which is very, 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 very much important. What is that? This is it, honorable members. With this type of problems, the moment you start having that inequality sign, you must never see yourself writing an equal sign. The moment you write an equal sign, just know something is wrong. So everyone who said x is equals to, you are already wrong. You must say it's either x is greater or it is less than. Very, very much important, honorable members, on that one. And then from there, that's when you can easily do your number line where you have 2 and 0, and then you have your sketch there. But I'm thinking when it comes to that, honorable members, I will have to train you some more on how we work out this type of problems. If you guys remember, I think on our lessons we did that, but we only actually did more up to that point. And I hope you guys do remember the reason behind us not fully doing this type of a problem. That is why most of you guys are saying x equals 2 or whatever the case may be. Okay, let's see. Does the signs work the same as it's equals to? It is a very good question when it comes to this, and I'm just going to make an assumption that this honorable member did not attend. Maybe it's their first time attending. So I'm just going to clarify this one, but I won't go deep into that. It doesn't work the same as it's equals to, in a sense that only when you take something to the other side, this sign, it remains as that. But the moment you start dividing by a negative, let's say we divide by -2, by -2, by -2. Because we are dividing by negative, that's when this sign is going to change. Let's say that cancels with that, so we have x squared, and then that into that, it ends up being -2x. That's when this sign changed. Can you see? Originally, it was less than. But because you divided by a negative number, that's when it changes direction. That's what you should be careful of. That is the only thing that you need to be careful of. Otherwise, many of you would divide by that negative and just continue with that sign being that. It doesn't work that way. The moment you divide by negative, it changes. But if you divide by a positive number, it remains the same, or it remains as it is. I hope that makes sense, honorable members. So maybe very quick example there. Let's say we have negative x plus, let us say, 3. Maybe this is greater or is equals to 0. Yes. So if you have to work out this one, you are obviously going to have negative x. You take this to the other side. So can you see that sign? It does not change. But because you're solving for x, you will need to divide by -1. Because you want to remove that negative there, then you have your x. That's when it changes the sign from being greater than to being less or equals to, and then you have +3. Then that's when you're going to have a, what is it? Your number line there. Yeah, your number line there where you have your 3 there, and then I think you are going to have something similar to that. But we'll do some more on that. I will come prepared on my next lesson when we are dealing with inequalities. Then in that way, I will know that you guys will be confident when it comes to that type of a question. Okay, it doesn't end there, honorable members. Let us continue. But I'm glad that someone did ask a question and you were able to learn a thing or two on that one. So let us see. Remember, guys, it's not only you who make mistakes. Even myself, I do make some mistakes. Sometimes I do not notice. Sometimes I notice at a later stage. Sometimes I do mistakes deliberately to check if you guys will be able to notice and correct me from my mistakes. So in case if you are not correcting me, it means I might have done things correctly. But otherwise, in case if I made a mistake and I notice at a later stage, then it will be discussed in our Zoom lessons, because I try by all means not to practice first, just so that it also feels like I'm in an exam. And when I do those mistakes, it becomes the honest mistakes that you need to learn from. So now, let us see. We are now on 1.1.4, where, let me see the question. Let me zoom that in. So we are having 2 to the exponent 3x, where this is being added to 1, plus 2 to the exponent, we are having 3x there, and then that is equals to 12. Yes. I wonder if this one is doable, honorable members. But otherwise it's fine. Let's just see how far we can go with that one. Okay, remember guys, there is that like button there, honorable members. I just want to make sure that I do not make a mistake of not reminding you even today to make sure that you hit that like button, honorable members. If you guys remember, I said it's for the purpose of confusing the enemy. Me too, I do not know what that means, but for the sake of confusing the enemy, honorable members, let's just click on that like button, and that will actually be our way of confirming that we did attend today's lesson. So it's more like it's an attendance register. So please, honorable members, let's try to just click on that button as we work out this problem. So again, I'll just give you guys some few minutes to work it out. Let me see some the next question. Okay, I think the next question we have done that, and then that other question, it's more like it's going to be a revision for some of you guys, and you will need some time to work on that one. You will definitely need some time to work on that one. Sure, okay, but it's fine. It's fine. We do have the time that we need. We do have the time that we need. Okay, so guys, I hope you got a. We already have some answers on this one. Heban. Yeban. That means you guys are fast most. X is equals to 2 over 3. Okay. Just because you guys more than 3 got the answer, maleboheng mole malebo maleboheng malebo. Okay, so let us see. Let us see. I think the best way to go about this one is to break down those exponents. So let's see. We are having 2 to the exponent 3x multiplied by 2, obviously, to the exponent of that one, which should be invisible. And then here we have 2 to the exponent 3x, and that is equals to 12. So we can take out that as common factor. So that means we have 2 to the exponent 3x into, here it is just going to be 2 plus, there is that invisible 1 there. So that's why I'm writing 1 there. That is equals to, no, you see, I'm already thinking of the next step because I see where this is going. So now we are having 2 to the exponent 3x. Obviously, this is 3 equals to 12. So we can divide by 3 on both sides, so that that cancels with that, and then we have that, which is equals to 4. Trust me, 2 to the that is equals to, we know 4 is that. So same basis, we equate the exponents. So that means we're going to have 3x, which, okay, now it makes sense why you guys got it correct. So it's like we divide both sides by 3, just so that that cancels. Then our x, it is indeed equals to 2 over 3. Yes. Most of you guys did get it correct. So now let us move on to the next question. I can't wait for this one because we did more of these on yesterday's lesson. So let us see. Remember, guys, this is just to keep our brains active, honorable members. The moment you guys open in school, that's when we're going to start doing some more complicated problems. Even though this is actually supposed to be complicated problems, because these questions are actually what you should expect in exam. So if you guys are able to answer these questions, then it means you guys, it's either you are ready or you are getting there. But on my side, honorable members, trust me, I am very much impressed by your participation. Not only that, but also your dedication, honorable members, and I gauge that by your attendance. So the more you guys attend, the more I am being convinced that um, we are getting somewhere, honorable members. We are definitely getting some way. So there you go. This question, it is allocated 6 marks. The previous question was allocated 4 marks, but this one you've got 6 marks. Yes, it's a lot of marks. I'm going to give you guys some time to work it out. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to go and refill my glass of water. I am not balaking, honorable members. Hello, I come back. Sengibuyile manje. Sengibuyile manje. Bandla la kaNkulunkulu or la kaNkulunkulu libandla. So let us see. It seems like someone, no, it's not for this question, but we still have some comments on the previous questions. So I'll just be waiting for this one. Of course, it is allocated 6 marks because it is a lengthy calculation. So I am going to be patient with you on this one. Honorable members or members who are honorable. Making my way downtown and you don't town and you don't town and you don't town another one's gonna 1,000 more to say yeah. Take it, I need you, take it, now okay. Hope Mbula Haney got X being equals to 10 or X being equals to 5. Okay. I think you need this song, honorable members. I think in these situations you need this one. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No, 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 don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No, 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 no. Now what is it? You see, now I forgot the tune of this song. But if I started this way. oh oh, stamina, oh oh, stamina, oh oh, stamina, oh oh, stamina, oh oh, I got a stamina. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No, 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 don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No, 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 no. Oh oh, stamina, oh oh, I got a stamina. Oh oh, stamina. Oh oh, I got a stamina. Don't give up, don't give up. Okay, we've got some values there where x is equals to 10, and then other x values being equals to 5. Okay, 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 okay. I am going to work it out, honorable members. I am going to work it out, and I want you guys to listen very carefully because you are making a common mistake, which is what I was expecting from you guys. Today, let's correct it. Okay, let us see. The first thing, if you guys remember, I did say we want to isolate the square root. So that means we are going to rewrite that, but we just want to remain with the square root on the left side. So that means you will have to take that to the other side. So you have x, it's like you are having minus 4 minus 3, which is what is minus 7. So that means there I can straight away just write a minus 7. Remember, the reason why we had to isolate that, it's because we wanted to square both sides. And when you square both sides, that is how you remove the square root, right? And then from there, what you need to do, it is to have two of the same thing, which is x minus 7x minus 7. You remember, guys, we work where there are brackets. So that means on the right side is where we are going to work, which means we're going to say that by that, that by that. What is that? That is x squared minus 7x. That by that, that by that. We have minus 7x. Trust me, that is positive 49. Let me see. 7 by 7 is 49. Yes. So can you guys see, because of this, because of that being x squared, it means I need to rewrite it in the standard form. So I am forced, let us say, I can just take everything to the other side or take everything towards the left. It's really up to you what you do. So that means I'm saying you can still say 0, meaning you're going to take all of this to the right side. So you already have x squared. This 2, it is actually negative 14x. And then if you take this x to the other side, it changes the sign, it becomes minus x. Remember, you still have that one being plus 49. This one, don't forget it. You also take it to the other side, it changes the sign. So you still have that 0 there, which is here x squared minus 15x. And then here you have that plus 50. So what I want you guys to be aware of is that when you have this thing, you can still rewrite it as x squared minus 15x plus 50 equals to 0. It's really up to you, honorable member. So you can just interchange those. So now let us try to see if we can be able to factorize this thing. I wonder if I did not make a mistake, but let's say 50 maybe divided by 5. Yes. So that means you have xx there from what I notice, you might be having a 10 and also 5 as your possible factors. And then in terms of the sign, I think a minus and a minus. Just so that when we say this times that, it gives you x squared, that times that, negative 10, that times that, negative 15, that times that, it makes it 50. Yes. So that means you have your x minus 5 being equated to 0, or you have your x minus 10 being equated to 0. And then you have your x, which you say it is equals to 5. Remember, you still have that or, x, which is therefore equals to 10. But always when you are dealing with a problem that involves the square root, you need to test both of these answers. The reason why we say or, listen very carefully. There's a difference between or and and. The moment you start saying and, that means both answers are the solution. But the moment you start saying or, it means there's a possibility that this or this one is the solution. That you must always remember when you see the square root. That means always when you are dealing with a square root, you need to take this answer and test it. So if you put x there, times the whole of this, is the same as when you put that x there. So let's see. What I'm saying is when you say square root, where you see x, you put that 5, and you say minus 1 on the outside, you say plus 3. What are you getting? You get 5. Let's test this side. When you say 5 minus that 4, can you guys see on the right side it gives you 1? So chances are this one, it is not a solution. So it's either you say in ways not a solution, but if you don't want to write not a solution, then it means that x is equals to 5. What you do, you cross it. And then now you still need to test that one of 10. Let's see. So that means you'll say square root 10 minus 1, and then you say plus 3. It gives you a 6. Let us see. Obviously, when you say 6 minus 4, it does give you 6. Then it means x is equals to 10 is a solution. Otherwise, if you don't write it's a solution, it's fine because you did indicate that x is equals to 10. So this is where most of you guys get it correct. You just say x is equals to 10 or x is equals to 5. And then you leave it there. You are definitely going to lose a mark on that one where you say x is equals to 5, because x is equals to 5, it is not a solution to that problem that has a square root. For this one, I'm not just going to move on, but I'm going to ask you guys a question if you understood, especially this last part. Did you guys understand what I was explaining there? Honorable members or lebandla la ka nkulunkulu, did you guys understand that part that I explained? I hope I'm not breaking in today's lesson. I hope I am not breaking. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Honorable members or members who are honorable, I will just give a very quick example, and then from there we will move on. So let's say, for example, we had a square root of x. It's not going to work. I will need to go back to that same problem. I will need to go back to that. Remember, the original problem was square root of x minus 1 plus 3. It is equals to x minus 4. And then we got two answers. We got x is equals to 5 or x is equals to 10. So you did everything and you got to this final answer. So what I'm saying is, always when your original equation has a square root, when you get to final answer, you need to test these two answers. Let us test them, starting with this one of x is equals to 5. So that means where you see x, you are going to put a 5, and then you say minus 1, you say plus 3, and then you are going to put that answer, and then we test. So let us test the first one. Let's test if we put 5 there, if we put 5 there. So what I'm saying is, when you punch all of that, let's see, square root of that 5 minus 1, and then what is it, plus 3, it's equals to. When we put 5 there, we get 5 here, but when we punch 5 there, 5 minus 4 is 1. So can you see, the left hand side, it is not equals to the right hand side when we test using this answer being 5. That is why this answer, we are going to cross it, because the left hand side, it is not equals to the right hand side. Even if you don't write no solution, but if you did that, it's fine. Then we now test a 10. Test 10. It's like we are trying to crush my demons, honorable members. And you see, 5 is a demon, so we already crushed it. Let's see. I just remembered a song when I said crush the demons. Let's see. Now let's test 10. So now that means we're going to say square root of 10 minus 1 plus 3 is equal. So when we use 10, we get 6. Let's see on the right side. Obviously, if you put 6 there, it's like you say 6 minus 4, which is going to see. So can you see the left hand side, it is equals to the right hand side. That is why this one, you don't crush it because it's not a demon. So the song that I remembered is that one which says, Reketa, Reketa ma demon, Reketa ma demon, Reketa. I don't know if you guys remember this song from a Joya celebration. Wara wasa ae dinane gurambo wasara was amaruza kuzage gurambe wasara wasa ae kuname gurambe wasara was maunda kuname gurambe wasara was ae kuname gurambe wasara was reketa matimon reketa matimon reketa matimoni. I hope you guys got that problem on. Okay, so now we are having 3x minus y plus 2, which is equals to 0, and what? Yo inhliziyo yami icishe yama. Just as, okay, I'll need to rewrite this one, but I must say inhliziyo yami ecishe yama. After I saw this problem, okay, this is a 3x minus y plus 2, which is equals to 0. Bese bathi or, no, not or, but and. This one is going to just, I am going to give you guys as long as you need on this one. We have negative x squared plus 2x plus 8. Just as, how many marks? This one, it must be 90 marks. 6 marks. Yeah, but it's something. It's something, honorable members. Where can you give, no, where can you get 6 marks? There's no way you can just get okay, let's see if you guys can reketama dimoni. You know this song, honorable members, it is that one from Joya celebration where it was sang by I think the honorable member was from Zimbabwe, singing some very nice powerful songs, and one of them, it is this one of Reketa Matimoni. I think Reketa means crush. Yeah, Reketa means crush. So that means Reketa Matimoni, crush the demons. Ae gurare gurambo wasara wasa wasara wasa ae guzare gurambo wasara 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 wasara. Just as I forgot the song, honorable members. But that one, trust me. Reketa matimon, reketa mati. Reketa, 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 reketa. Reggaeton. Or do you need this one, honorable members? I think you are going to need this one of don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No, 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 don't. No, no. This is not the best way to start it. I need that tune. Konje kuthiwa something something by Sia. You guys were right. Noem got answers already. Hi, this one is a scam. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So quick, so fast. Inkoka nkoka. Niye. Anginithembi. It can't be. 2 minutes, you already got an answer. Remember, the question says solve for x and y. So when you say -2 or 3, is that x? Is that y? What is it? Hi, these answers are not making sure. Tenderera. So tenderera means turn around, honorable members. Tenderera. Ahe guname gurambo wasara was zambaruze guzambe gurambe wasara wasa ahe guzame gurambe wasara wasara. I think today's Sunday, honorable members. I think on Sunday we have to. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. I just replaced y and did the thing. I don't understand, honorable members. If you just say x is equals to this, and if you say y it's equals to this, mina nawe sizozwana. I see you guys are getting some answers, but I'm not convinced, Shem. I'm not convinced, Bandala Kankulunkulu. Do you guys remember that when we are dealing with the solving of x and y, especially this one that is allocated 6 marks, guys, let me give you 2 more minutes to think about it. But what I can tell you is that I'm suspecting that you are going to have 4 possible answers, not just 2, but x is equals to this, y equals to that, and again x being equals to this, y equals to that. That's what I'm suspecting. That is what I am suspecting. Lebandla la kankulunkulu. Let me just give you 2 more minutes to try and work it out. Sitting si di pa sa ma di haleta re ti ro ntate le mo ya atabo le ka tswarelo tsware heng bana ba hao ki ba beta ki metse wa x le patuse ndati papalelwa ki metse wa x le y baya tlaisheya akizikire no akizebe kidienye no akizebe kidienye Amen. Okay. Okay. Now I think it is about time we try to work it out. Just as this is indeed going to be a lengthy calculation. It is going to be a lengthy calculation. So let me try. Agree it is given to us as that. Just as before I even forget, I think I was on 20%. Let me try to connect so that it does not kick me out because we still have a long way to go. Okay, it is given as that. So the now as your first steps, you can rewrite it in that format. Let us see. Agree it is given to us as 3x minus y plus 2, which was equal. Then we can say this is our equation 1, and then we have y, which is equals to negative x squared plus 2x plus 8 being that is fine, and this is equation number 2. It's not easy, honorable members. So what we can do straight away is to say, let us take a equation number 2. Let us actually substitute equation number 2 into equation number 1. Yes. uh, I think we can. So let's see. So that means I'm going to take the whole of this and substitute it where I see y being there. So that means we have 3x minus, how about inside the bracket I substitute my y. So that means this is what I am having. And then, okay, 10%, okay. I have substituted, and then I have plus 2 there. This is the whole of that. That's what I did. Now I'm going to try work that out. I've got 3x, that by that, that by that, that by that. So I already have positive x squared minus 2x minus 8 plus 2, and then try to make me aware of something. Someone is saying, King, let me try it. Make sure to hear your response. Can you guys comment then, confirm yes, say you are starting to lag, and check if say we can't hear you anymore. Yo, say you you're starting yo. Mm. This is not parliamentary, guys. Yo. Guys, am I still breaking? How about now? Still the same? Let us see. I won't continue. Hey man, Larissa is dead. Hey, you can't die in parliament, honorable member. No. We need you alive. Guys, let's see. Members of parliament, can you hear me now? Or am I still breaking? Not good. What I need to do is just to work out the like terms. So obviously, I've got that as my x minus 8 plus 2, that is negative 6, and that is equals to 0. Yes, this is where I am. This is where I am. Let me just wait a bit just to check if all is side is fine. Let me just wait a bit to check if we are all okay, because I don't want to lose you guys on this one. I have to not to lose you guys on this one, because after this we've got two more problems, then we conclude. Say your Wi-Fi is dying. Thanks to our honorable member, I think is dying. Let me try connect with my mobile data. Now I'm connected with mobile data, guys. How about now? It keeps on loading. Yo. Yes. I think we need to register this Wi-Fi, man. Ungati kumele si register this Wi-Fi. Not only do we have to crush the demons, but it seems like even this Wi-Fi, we need to register it. Not sure if it's because now we have moved on to the next hour and then this is what it does. But let's just patiently wait to see if everything is going to be comes, slap it and back to its senses. Just How about now, honorable members? Still the same, because what I now need to do is to factorize this thing, and I wonder if it is factorizable. But I think so. Let me check. Let me check if it's possible to factorize this, because I think if we have xx, and then let us say 6 and 1, and if we have minus, a plus on the 6, and then a minus on the 1, because the middle term takes the sign of that. Yes, I think, because if you say that by that by that, angenge ilunge this one, angenge. Yeah, no, this one angenge ilunge. Let us see. 6 and 1, yes, it is to be the factors, but the biggest number takes the sign of the middle term. That happened, unless if I made a mistake somewhere. Let us check. No, I did not make a mistake. What's happening now? Let me try use negative b being 1 also minus square root of 1 squared minus 4 c over 2. No, we have something. Yes. No, we have 2 and 3. Yes, we have a 2, and then in there is going to be negative 2 and also 3. Let me delete that and say minus. Yes, and then there it is. Yes, these are the factors. Honorable members. So now that means my x is equals to negative 3, or my x, it is equals to a positive 2. Yes. And then from there, what you can do, it is to straight away take this and substitute it on equation 2 to know what y is. So that means your y, it's going to be equals to negative 3 squared plus 2 into negative 3 plus 8, which is going to be equals to negative into negative 3 squared plus 2 into negative 3 plus 8, which is negative 7. And then you come to this one and say y will be equals to negative 2 squared plus 2 into 2 plus 8. And then let us go and punch that and see what the answer is. Then I punch 2 there. Then I'm getting 8. So that means where x it is equals to negative 3, y it is negative 7. Or where x it is 2, y it is yes. 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 Let us see. Did you guys get it? Let me check your comments, honorable. X negative 3 or x negative x2. Yes. But now you have your y being 9 and also 8. 9 and also 8. Did I make a mistake? 8 and then someone is 7 instead of negative 7. Yo, 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 yo. Kwenzeka ntoni apha? Eh, Guys, ungathi sisoba nenkinga, honorable members. Ungathi sisoba nenkinga ngoba I am now not sure if my answers are correct or if your answers are correct. And someone saying it's 3 and 2, say you made a mistake. Okay, let's check. Where did I make a mistake, honorable members? Say you made a mistake. It's positive 3, yes, then there. Try using 3 and 2, say. But why do I not see a mistake, honorable members? Me, I don't see a mistake. So when you subtract it, will give you 5, not 1. Wait, 3 minus that is 1. Yes. So when I say that times that, it's x squared. When I say that times that, it's negative 2. When I say that times that, it is plus 3. So it's like negative 2 plus 3 is 1. And then when I say that by that, it's negative 6. Yes. I'm correct, honorable members. I think you guys made a mistake on adding the like terms. No. Let us see. Okay, check. When you say this times this, it gives you x squared. When you say that times that, it gives you negative 2x. When you say that times that, it gives you plus 3x. When you say that times that, it gives you negative 6. So these ones that you refer to as like terms, if you say minus 2 plus 3, it gives you positive 1x. Yes. It gives you, remember guys, we say the bigger number will always take the sign of the middle term. That's what I know. And then that one, yes, let's see, yes, you ask, say it's negative, it's y is equals to negative 7 and y is equal to, yes. You see now, now on the same page on guys, can we now jump on to the next problem? Do you all agree that everything is okay there? Do you guys agree that everything is okay now? Just want to make sure that we don't leave someone behind, because I am confident that this one is correct. With you responding to my question, I will therefore know that everything is clear. You can clearly hear me, can clearly see there, and you are in agree. Okay, I see Catuchero, Patrick, and Raoul have responded with a yes there. And we also have God knows Benda. Okay, let us now jump on to this two last question. Remember, we don't sleep in parliament, honorable members. We do not sleep in parliament. You must make sure that you do not sleep, honorable members. We are discussing issues of national importance here. And you can't, you just can't be sleeping. So this is where now they want you to simplify bandla kankulunkulu. And you know how a maths problem which needs simplification looks like. It is that one that does not have an equal sign. And then this is what you are given. Can you guys see these things compared to what we are lucky? say it was for the factors. You already fixed it. Okay, okay. Okay, so now let's see honorable members or members who are honorable. You still need to confirm for me if you are honorable members or members who are honorable. I'm still not sure of that one. I'm still not sure of which one is which, but in the meantime, I will just address you as members who are honorable or honorable members. Just like when you solve for x, you say um, x is equals to whatever or x equals to whatever. We are both. Say, we are both. Isho kuthini manje, Raun. We were talking about when you said 6 and negative. Oh, okay. Okay. You know those jokes that they hammer now and they land 2 weeks later. Now it makes sense what you guys were talking about. Now it only makes sense. I think it's because you kept on saying it's wrong, it's wrong, and not referring to that first one. But otherwise, I'm glad I was able to correct that. Yes, that's why someone was saying when you multiply that and that, it does not give you a one. Yes. I think the reason is because you guys are far. So my message is taking forever to get to you guys. Some of you guys are there in Venda, Thohoyandou. No, some of you guys are there in Cape Town, some in Queenstown, and we've got some other honorable members in Mpumalanga, and I remember there's someone in Northwest. Kind of what is that place now? Is Puta? No, not Puta. Not Puta. Kind of king in Pofu, something Pofu, yeah. Malutia Pofu. Yes. We also have three spies and trench. Trench means mole. These two honorable members are there in Mamelodi. There in Mamelodi. Myself, I'm here in Pretoria, North honorable members. This is where I am in Pretoria. So you can imagine how long it takes for my message to travel from here to Mthatha. Guys, ngilindile. Morena uba etele bana botle ba le fifi le sedi le ba chabele kana ku kalina kutso le sedi le ba chabele bana ba chi anako ki khale ki emi ji anza ki khale ki emi ji anza pa le la ki simplification ya batlula simplification key question number 2. Oh, I can see butata kingi kauri yona ibuleta aibuta dayena le. Okay, say I got 29 out of 8 or okay, Cartuchero Patrick. When it comes to simplification, you just leave it as a fraction, not as a decimal. Yes, that's how you work it out. You just leave it as a fraction. So, the moment you start saying or, that's when you are dealing with those excuse me, that's when you are dealing with a quadratic equation where you've got two possible answers, or when you are dealing with a cubic problem where you've got three possible answers, where you will say this or that. But otherwise, you might be correct. We will find out shortly. Let's just wait for just a few to comment. And then from there, yeah. Okay, remember, if you want to prove if your answer is correct, just choose any, not a letter, but any number that you like and substitute it where you see A. For example, where you see A, you can substitute, let us say 3. Then if you punch all of that on your calculator where you substituted your A being 3, the final answer should be the same as the one that you say it is, being 29 out of 80. Okay, now we have Hope Mbulaheni, who got 1 out of a 5, or 1 over 5. Okay, okay. Let us wait for the last two more as you guys prove if your answers are correct. And then from there, what we're going to do, it is to then do the corrections. Okay, so you guys might have heard that I am now trying to speak using that accent in the UK. Okay, I'm not sure if I sound like I'm doing this lesson while I'm in the UK, United States of Kingdom, even though you know where I am, but I think that's how they speak. So, yeah, okay. Hmm. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to work it out. So that means this is what we are having. So we are going to say 5 to the exponent that. Then we say 5 to the exponent that. So that's how we break the chains. Okay, then here we have 2 that, but that to the 2. Yes, I think I have done it correctly. Then we have a 8. Yeah, now I think I have to come back to South Africa now and speak English. What are we having there? Okay, this is what happens, honorable members. Sometimes in a situation where you have two different bases, when it gets to that number, you might need to work it out as 2 times 10 as an example. I'm just saying that as an example. But otherwise, for now, let us just separate what is separatable. Minus, we have that to the that, and then we have that to the that. Yes. Hope you guys are seeing what I am doing there. I think I now see why you took long. Okay, so now, how about we still have our 5a, 5 to the minus 2. Then we have our 2, a 2 to the 2. And then here we can take out 10 to the a on the outside. And then we are going to have that in there. Yes, just not sure if you guys understand that part. But what I was saying was, here we still have 5 to the a multiplying 5 to the negative 2, multiplying 2 to the a, multiplying 2 to the 2, the whole of that. This 10, it is the same as 5 multiplied by 2 to the a, and then remember you still have that. So this a, it squares that 5, it also squares that 2. So it's more like this thing. I can just rewrite it as a 5 to the a times 2 to the a. Yes. Yes. Just not sure if it makes sense to everyone, or but I think it does make sense to everyone, because now this thing cancels with that, and then that one, it cancels with that, and then what is actually remaining, it is 5 to the that multiplying 2 to the that over 1 minus 10 to the that. Let's see if we punch that on a calculator. For the sake of time, let's punch it on a calculator. But otherwise, you can be able to follow the math procedure to work it out. Let's see. Let's start with a fraction pattern. Say 5 to the negative 2 multiplied by 2 squared 1 minus 10 to the exponent negative 1. I'm getting 8 over 45, and you guys got a different answer. 8 over 45. Yo. Today I don't trust my answer, honorable members. Today I don't trust my answer, and the reason to that is because you guys got 1 over 5. Wait. Why is it like I neglected something? You see these two. Oh yes. Yes. I am wrong on that one, honorable members. I am noticing that I neglected our brother there, brother 2. So that means, but it seems so seeing it to the. Do you guys understand my mistake, and does that problem now make sense? Excuse me, do you guys notice my mistake? You can see that towards the end, it seems like things are indeed becoming difficult. So now I'm having our very last problem, honorable member, and this one, it seems like it's one of a complicated one. And this one is going to conclude our lesson for today. I think let me remove all of this because it might be a lengthy one, and I'm also not sure if I'm going to get it correct, but at least we know how to prove if our answers are correct or not. So we have 27 m to the 6 minus a square root of 48 m to the 6. I need to make sure that you guys can clearly see that. That is 6 there, yes. The whole of that, it is being divided by square root of 12m to the 6. Yes. So now Remember, guys, the two problems, you had to simplify without using a calculator. So where we used a calculator, we were not supposed to use it, but we did use it because of a time. Work out that one without the use of a calculator. So where you mustn't use a calculator, it means you must do that thing of cross multiplication, a common denominator, what. That's what they mean when they say use without a no, calculate without using a calculator, or work it out without using a calculator, or they just say without using a calculator. Simplify. So let's see. I hope you guys could see, think about it, and know how I'm going to approach this one. Mhm. Hey ban, hope Mbula Henny got an answer as negative 1/2. Yo, uyenze kanja, uyenze nja, uyenze kanja, uyenze nja, wenze, wenze, uyithole kanja. I'm not sure if you can be able to try to prove it a hope. Just not sure of that one, if you can be able to try prove it. You know most what you see prove kanjani. Just choose a number substitute where you see m and check if it's going to finally give you that. Let me try prove it for yourself. It says square root of 27. I'm going to choose yes, 2sm, and then minus square root of 48 and into 2 to the 6. Yes, there, forgot to say, to the 6 to the power of 6, and then square root of 12. Where I see m, I just put a 2. Let's see, negative. Yo, just as hope, you got it correct, man. Heaven, there's another one. The Letlhogonolo ke siamang. Just says you guys got it correct. Niyenze kanjani? Yes. Mm, okay. Let's try to work it out, honorable member. You remember, Mos, we said on a square root, there's that 7m to the 6 to the exponent 1/2, and then everything there inside the brackets, you just say to the exponent 1 over exponent 1 over 2. That's what we know most worry. When we have a 12, that we will still need to punch it out, and then that we know it's m to the 3. So now let us see something to the power factor. Let me not stress my calculator, which is actually a to the 3 2 squared, guys. So how you know what 45 can be? You click on shift, you have now a 2, 2, and then that is multiplying 3, that is multiplying 3, 2, 2, that half multiplying by half, which is just 2, and then this one is if you do not know by heart what that is. So let me continue. I'm using this, so it's like a 3 says still lagging. Say you are lagging. Okay, let's see. Now still the same. I think I'm going to have to wait a bit until I am confident that it's okay now. Then we finalize this one because I'm actually close to the end. I now notice where I am supposed to go. But otherwise, am I still breaking? I'll just wait for someone to comment. And then from there, I will be aware that I am breaking or not. You're still lagging. Yo. How am I going to work this one out? What am I going to do now? I think again for a moment, let me just let me wait. How about now, guys? It's still the same. Is it still lagging? Just as a better now. Okay, someone is saying better. Okay, so now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to as common factor. I'm going to take that as common factor. So that means we now have 3 to the exponent 1 over 2 into 3 to the 1 minus, we know that 2 to the 2, it is 4, over, we have 2 multiplied by 3, 1 over 2. So that cancels with that, and then it's like you have 3 minus, that is 4 there, over that 2. So you see, 3 minus 4, it is actually negative 1 over that 2. That is why you guys had a conclusion to say the final answer, it is that. That's where it is coming from. So guys, I think I lost you maybe when I was explaining that part there. To say that part, I actually separated this. Maybe let me do this. This thing, always be careful and always remember this. This thing is the same as 3 1 over 2 times 3 to the 1. I hope that makes sense, honorable members. So that's what I've done there. So this question is 5, no, it's 3 marks. Yes, it's 3 marks. It seems like I took a long dry. It seems like I took a long dry, but there are quicker ways to work it out, of which I will show you the quicker ways. I've taught you the sorts, because this one, it's something that has to do with the sorts, where we need to work out that 24, no, that 27 differently. But otherwise, here, what I'm saying is same basis. That means if you say 3 1 over that plus 1. This thing, it's 1.5. And 1.5 as a fraction is 3 over 2. So if you punch this on a calculator, it's going to give you that. So I think, guys, we have done enough today. And it seems like we have gone for more than 2 hours today. Otherwise, I think we will have to leave it here, honorable members, and say at least we have done something, what is it, productive today. So ladies and gentlemen, I do thank you very much for joining. It is that time where I need to run away. So guys, have a very good night. Until we meet again, this is what I'm going to do and say. My name starts with a D, which stands for Desmond. And guess what? I am out. Just as it seems like Pilar Isaac wants the last one. I think that was the last. If not, I think it's because of time, honorable member. Don't worry. On Tuesday, we're going to have this similar lesson, but tomorrow we are back to our Zoom lessons. So guys, sengiqedile manje, sengahamba manje. I'm just waiting to check if you guys got my message that I signed out, and then from there ngizobaleka ngibaleke ngenyawo zobili. Did you guys get my message that I'm running away? I hope you did. And we got it. Okay. Bye. I think I'll just wait until everyone is out, and then I will end the lesson. Yes, let me just wait for everyone to go out. So it's like I want to make sure that you go out and you get home safely. Yes, something of that nature. Yes. Guys, sesiqedile manje ningaphuma. I'll just be waiting for everyone to go out. I need to make sure that as soon as everyone is out, then I lock the class. I close the door and lock the class. Evan 19 guys still waiting. Guys, sesiqedile manje. Sesiqedile manje. Yes, please guys, please make sure to like so we have done this. No, I don't think we've done it before, Anos. I don't think so. Because sometimes we do a lot of these things and we forget if we have done them before. But otherwise, if it feels like you've done it before, it's a very good indication that you are getting somewhere, especially if you got it correct. Yes, that's what I can say. Raun just says, thanks very much, honorable members, for encouraging everyone to connect the enemy. Yes. Okay. Yes, okay. Now I'm going to end it. Sesiqedile, guys.